Okay, number 14, we want to consider this graph and we want to identify the general shape and direction of this function on the interval -infinity to -3. So including -3 because we have a box. That will be the first function. If you look at this function, it is linear. The degree of the variable is just 1, so it would be like a linear graph. Probably going in the downward direction because it's negative, the negative out front. So you don't want to pick, if this was A, B, C, D, you don't want to pick D, you want to pick F. Okay, this one is going in the negative direction. And then part 2, we want to identify the shape for the second part of the graph. So notice this polynomial is an x squared. So x squared gives us a parabola, which is a U shape. Since it's positive, it should open upward. And now we want to pick out the correct graph. So this will be, and you can do this by hand, just kind of get a sketch. So let's do this. Let me just show you how I would sketch this by hand. Let's get a rough estimate of what's going on. So the first equation, -5x minus 15. It only works for x is less than or equal to -3. So we actually can plug in -3. So I'm going to make a table of values, x, y. -3 and smaller. So I'm going to do -3, -4, -5. Okay, and I'm just going to get a couple values and plot some points. So if I plug in -3, -5 times -3 minus 15 equals, and it's going to give me my y value. That's going to give me a positive 15 minus 15 gives me 0. So -3, 1, 2, 3, and 0. Okay, it's equal to that. And if I plug in 4, -5 times -4 minus 15, that's going to give me a positive 20 minus 15 is 5. So we're going to go -4 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if I did 5, -5 times -5 minus 15, that will give us a positive 25 minus 15. That will give you 10. All right, so 1, 2, 3, -4, -5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this line is going this way. Okay, going up back that way. So just looking at our options right now, we only have one that matches that. This one has an open circle, but we are equal to 3. And so that one would not work. And then this graph does not start in the right spot, and this graph doesn't either. So this is the one we're going to want, and we can verify that by just doing a few points on this one if you like. I'm going to pick these points strategically. So greater than 3. You don't have to do them all, but let me just do a few points. So for 3 over 4 x squared. That's it. We don't have any plus or minus. Okay. So greater than 3. So I'm going to make a few x values, a few y values. So I'm noticing x is squared. And I want to be strategic. I want to do things that are going to work out really nice so that when I divide by 4, it'll get rid of that number. So I'm going to do 0 first. 0 will be easy to plug in. If I do 2, when you do 2 squared, that gives you 4, and you can divide 4 by 4. And then if I do not 3, that will give me 9. If I did 4, so I'm going to do even numbers. It's going to help me out here. So if I plugged in a 0, 3 over 4 times 0 squared. 0 times anything is 0. So I get this order pair 0, 0 as 1 point. And then if I plugged in 2, 3 over 4 times 2 squared, That will give me 3 over 4 times 4. 4 divided by 4 will cancel out, and that leaves you with 3. So 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So this is going like this, and then if I did 4, 3 over 4 times 4 squared, that would be 3 over 4 times 16, and then 16 divided by 4 is 4, so you have 3 times 4, which gives you 12. Okay, so you have the ordered pair 4, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I didn't do all the points, but it's going in that direction. And I didn't do, if I'd started at 3, it would give me a point over here. So that's how the graph starts at 3, and then it curves down and then goes back up. So this is how you get this picture here.